introducing the basics of body language in communication. Have you ever talked to someone and just felt they are not interested, or even worse, that they do not want to hear what you are saying? I bet there are times when you look across a crowded room and you can see who is nervous or excited, or who is tense or maybe having an argument. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Jaxom Talks channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's all around us, yet we often miss its most powerful messages: body language. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey that will change the way we communicate forever. We all know the importance of verbal communication, but what truly sets us apart is our body language. It's the silent conversation we are having all the time. However, by understanding this can completely transform the way you connect with others. You see, many experts believe that a massive portion of our communication is nonverbal, with some estimates go as high as 93%. It was Albert Mehrabian, a researcher of body language, who first broke down the components of a face-to-face conversation. He found that communication is at times broken down as 55% nonverbal, 38% tonal, and 7% only for words. But what do we mean by body language? Body language encompasses a wide range of nonverbal cues, including facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact, that communicate emotions, intentions, and attitudes. Facial expressions: smiling conveys happiness, friendliness, and approachability. Frowning indicates sadness, disapproval, or confusion. Raised eyebrows can signal surprise, curiosity, or skepticism. Tight-lipped expression may suggest anger, annoyance, or disapproval. Deadpan expression can indicate a lack of emotion or maybe a deliberate attempt to hide feelings. Eye contact. Direct eye contact can convey confidence and engagement, while avoiding eye contact can indicate shyness, discomfort, or deception. Gestures. Nodding typically indicates agreement or understanding. Shaking the head signals disagreement or negation. Shrugging suggests indifference, uncertainty, or lack of knowledge. Clenched fist may indicate anger, aggression, or solidarity. Thumbs up can be a sign of approval or encouragement. Pointing, used to direct attention, or indicate a specific location. Posture. An open posture, standing or sitting with an open stance, arms uncrossed, shoulders relaxed, suggests approachability and engagement. Slouching can indicate boredom, lack of confidence, or fatigue. Leaning in indicates interest and attentiveness. Leaning back may suggest disinterest or boredom. Standing with hands on their hips can convey confidence, authority, or aggression. Other nonverbal cues. Mirroring, subtly mimicking another person's body language, can indicate rapport and connection. Fidgeting, frequent movements like tapping fingers or shifting in a seat can signal anxiety or nervousness. Vocal tone and pace. The way we speak, the tone, pace, and volume can convey emotions and attitudes. Positive versus negative body language. Positive body language includes smiling, maintaining eye contact, using open and relaxed posture, and nodding. These cues can foster positive interactions and build trust. Negative body language includes avoiding eye contact, crossing arms, slouching, and fidgeting. These cues can create a negative impression and hinder communication. This means that our posture, gestures, and facial expressions often speak louder than the words we use. It's the unspoken story we're constantly telling. Today, we are going to break down a few key elements for you. The power of posture and presence. Your posture is one of the first things people notice. Think about it. When someone stands tall with their shoulders back and their head held high, they immediately project confidence and authority. On the flip side, someone who is slumped over, with their shoulders rounded, can appear insecure or uninterested. It's a subtle but powerful signal. You're not just communicating to others. Your posture can also influence how you feel. Standing tall can actually make you feel more confident, a concept known as power posing. Now, let's talk about gestures. We use our hands to emphasize our words, but they can also reveal our true feelings. A classic example is crossed arms. While it's sometimes just a comfortable way to stand, it's often interpreted as a defensive or closed-off signal. So always remember, it's how we interact and how we communicate that we can control, as you never know how others are perceiving you fully. Instead, try to use open hand gestures. Palm-up movements, for instance, signal honesty and a willingness to share. It's about creating an open and inviting atmosphere, both for yourself and for the person you're speaking with. Our faces are the most expressive part of our bodies. Our facial expressions are a constant stream of information that are often happening in a flash. we're all wired to recognize the 7 universal facial expressions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, disgust, and contempt. These are hardwired into us. They can be incredibly difficult to fake and at times are so quick we do not always consciously notice them. But the most telling part of our face is often our eyes. Eye contact is a cornerstone of effective communication. Maintaining appropriate eye contact shows you're engaged, honest, and interested. Think about a time when someone avoided your gaze. It probably felt like they were hiding something or simply didn't care what you had to say. However, like all things, balance is key. Staring too intensely can be perceived as aggressive or even intimidating. The goal is to find a comfortable rhythm, looking at the person you're speaking with, and occasionally glancing away for a natural, authentic flow. It's a fine balancing act that will change depending on the circumstance that you are in, but by practicing and observing, you can improve how you are engaging. The silent rules of personal space. Beyond our bodies, the space around us or our proxemics is another crucial part of the conversation. Everyone has a personal bubble, and the size of that bubble changes based on our relationship with the other person and our cultural background. For example, we're comfortable standing close to a good friend, but if a stranger suddenly stands that close, it can feel invasive. Respecting this invisible barrier is a sign of respect. Standing too close can make someone feel threatened, while standing too far away can make them feel disconnected. Understanding these unspoken rules of space allows for more comfortable and effective communication. Putting it all together, becoming a mindful communicator. So, how do we use all of this information? It's not about becoming a mind reader. It's about becoming more mindful of your own body language and more observant of others. Start by paying attention to the signals you're sending. Are your actions and your words aligned? Are you saying you're interested while your body is turned away from the conversation? When you're listening to someone, don't just hear their words, watch them. Notice their gestures, their facial expressions, and their posture. Are they leaning in, showing engagement? Or are they fidgeting, indicating they're nervous or ready to leave? This isn't about judgment. It's about building a deeper understanding and empathy. Mastering body language is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. The more you pay attention to these unspoken signals, the more you'll understand the true message behind every conversation. It's the key to connecting on a deeper, more authentic level. You'll be able to walk into any room with confidence, connect with people effortlessly, and leave a lasting impression on everyone you meet. So that's all for this video on a basic introduction to body language. I hope you have enjoyed the talk, and if you found it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share in the comments below what body language cues you find most fascinating. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time on Jaxom Talks.